This is Irontrader. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Microsoft. The earnings are here are after the close here today, along with Meta. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock on ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Microsoft, here your daily chart and your weekly chart. Now, the earnings are coming up here after the close today, same way with Meta, so let's take a look at the geo chart here. Now, you can see right now here, what we're looking at is at 432.52, okay? However, right now, Microsoft is already sitting at 440.75. Okay, so we got to take her up a notch. Okay, so here we go. So what we're looking at is right here. This is going to be the resistance level, 441.85. Right now, the price is just a little bit below that, just by a hair. Okay, so again, then what we do is we look at the next level going on here. We'll take this price channel, go right on up here. So what do we have here? You got 448.39. Okay, and then we'll come up to the top of this candle. You're looking at 454.30, and then we'll bring that price channel right across here, and then you have 457.26. We'll come up here for 64.78, and then your big retest up there at 468.35 here. Now, yesterday here we had that close. It closed at 431.95, but we're already up 9 points because Google had really good blowout numbers, which I expected that they were going to have, and they're up 10 points themselves. Now, what we'll do at midday trading, we'll take a look at Meta, but right now, let's just see what else we can come up with here. Okay, now, when you look here at the daily chart, what did I do there? Okay, when we look at the weekly chart here, you can see how nice this is holding. Okay, see, this is the kind of pattern that you always want to look for. So even though you have that sell down, okay, see how nice it's holding that 50 SMA here. See, this is why you trade the chart. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, they're after looking. As long as you hold that 50-day and see that nice low, higher low situation, this is very, very bullish. Okay, so this is what you're going to be looking for right here. The top of this candle right here today, that 441.85. And again, the real-time price on Microsoft right now is 440.80. Okay, so you're just about right there. And then we can just follow these candles all up here until we get all the way up here, 468.35. That is the breakout. I think they're going to have really good numbers here. I'm long the stock. This is one of my favorite here. All this AI trade here. When you look at Meta, Apple, Google, Amazon, and then you look at I take the nice sweet basket of TQQQ. That's always a good trade also. Okay, so this is what we're looking here for key. Now, again, say the numbers don't come out that great. What you're looking for here is you want to watch. Obviously, here this 21-day 428.88. That's key. And then as I say, it gets hammered. You got 413.99. But as long as that 50-day is holding, you got a really good, nice uptrending stock going on here. Okay, so see that nice low, higher low, higher low. That's what you always look for when you're trading on these kind of stocks here. Okay, so for today, just watch that 441.85, and we got to see how that shakes out. If it goes higher than that, then we just follow these candles all the way up until you get your big retest. Now, again, if you crack that 468.35, well, then you're going to head to that 500 now area because you got nothing but blue sky. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart and natural gas daily chart. Now, crude oil here, we had the API report come out yesterday. And it really wasn't that bad. Crude oil, we had a draw of 0.6 million. Gasoline had a draw of 0.3 million. Distillates had a nice draw of 1.5 million. And Cushing had a small build of 0.3 million. So now remember, the EIA report will be out today at 10:30. We'll see if it all confirms. Now, this is what we have here. I know I said this a zillion times. I know I'm starting to bore myself already with this, but this is that war premium in that hurricane situation, and this is the war premium here. Now, again, Israel is in talks here, to see if they can just kind of get some kind of a peace agreement there in Lebanon here, and see if they can just, take this forward kind of a situation. Now, again, there was a retaliation over the weekend. But it wasn't. They didn't hit any nuclear facilities. They didn't hit any oil, any facilities. So, that's why the crude oil just came right on down. So what you're really doing is you're trading this war premium situation. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here now. Okay. So now what we had here is you had this gap situation, and today so far we have what they call an inside day. The high and the low is inside of yesterday so far. Okay, so here's what we're looking for, resistance on the upside. Okay, so you want to look at yesterday's high, looking at 68.52, and then we'll look at the top of this candle, 69 flat. Okay, Then we're going to run into this 69.70. That's going to be that 8-day. That's going to be key. And then we have this gap fill. Okay, that's at 69.96. We always want to watch at those gaps and those fills kind of a situation. Now, again, if it can get above that, then we got that 50-day, which is going to be a target, 71.21. And then we have that 21-day at 71.96. Those are going to be your upside targets. But we've got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, downside, very, very easy here. And we'll look to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 66.92, and then we look to yesterday's low. That's at 66.72. And then what we'll do is we'll come right over here to the bottom of this candle. Right here, you're looking at that 66.33, and then we'll come here at 65.63, and then your big retest at 65.27 level here. But let's just see how this is shaking out here. We just have some sideways action because you still have this undecision of what's going on in the Middle East here. So we don't know what that. And then we have the OPEC meeting also on December 1st, and they're saying that the markets are balanced. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now RSI trying to flatten out here a little bit. The green is still below the red, which means that's momentum. Well, you got momentum, but it's to the downside situation here. So let's just see. But again, on the upside here, just watch the top of these candles in that gap, that 69.96, and that 8-day. That's going to be very, very critical. If you can, that 50-day and that 21-day are going to be what you're going to be shooting for. Okay, but let's see how this all shakes out. Now, natural gas here, well, again, we got to give this a couple days here because this is that contract roll situation, okay? Just like we had here. It went gapped and it took our head out off here. So what we had here today, yesterday's high, we had 2.908. And today we have just a smidge higher at 2.919. Okay, so what the next level is going to be here is you're going to come right over here. You're looking at 2.93 level, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the top of this candle here. You're looking at 2.98. Then you're looking at 3 flat. And then we're looking at 3.019. Now, remember, when you get the contract rolls, your ETFs like UNG or BOIL or KOL, they don't roll, do the same reaction as you have when you're going up. Now, once we get a couple days here to settle out, then I can start getting right back into trading that deal on natural gas here. And then we can, take it maybe higher or lower. Okay, so let's look at the downside. You want to watch yesterday's low, okay? That's at 2.79. That's going to be very, very key. If that's locked, you're going to come right over the top of this candle here. Your next support level is going to be 2.72, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll come over the top of this candle here. You're looking at 2.62, and then we start going right in here to your 2.58 level. Okay, but then again, what you always want to watch here is not just at an 8-day sitting at 2.51, but you want to watch the top of this candle. That's 2.51 also. If you can see, here's your gap, and then there's your fill kind of a situation. Not saying it's going to get there. This one here never did get there. Okay, so again, I like to always show you where it could possibly go. These are all your key support levels here, but now you can see how the 8-day is moving on up here. We have some sideways action. Possibly we can run that bad boy and retest that 3.019. We got to see how it all shakes out. So be a little patient with the natural gas. Let the charts take it all in, as they say, and then maybe we can either rip higher or rip lower. But seasonality really says that this should go up higher. Same way with the crude here. Just watch yesterday's candle. That's going to be the tail. Watch that high that we had yesterday, that 68.52, and that low at 66.72. That's what you're trading against. Okay, so if you break out, well, we know we got the gap. We got the 8-day, the 50 to 21-day on the upside. On the downside, we just follow the candles all the way down here until we get to your big retest down here at 65.27. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now, remember, a lot of tech earnings here after the bell here today, okay, with the Meta and the Microsoft going on here. And then tomorrow, you're going to have the Apple, I believe, in Amazon. And so you got a lot of really, really good trades going here with a lot of easy money is how I put it here. This is a really good money maker as far as the week goes. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.